Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to show you how to replace a right passenger side mirror on a 2014 Chevy Volt. As you can see, somebody sideswiped my mirror and it broke off, so I'm going to kind of give you guys the steps. Alright, good idea to clean that area up before you take this out, but before we start, this is usually what's sitting in there. You can just pull that out by hand. Alright, so I got it. It's a 7mm. But 9/32 also works. Since I couldn't find my 7mm. Alright, we just got those two bolts out. Now it's time to pop this bad boy off. You can just get a flathead screwdriver. Just be really careful not to mess your door panel up. You slide it underneath. Right there's a couple pins you pop up. One in the front. And then one in the back. Careful not to damage your little switch here. Should be a bolt under there. Yeah. So you just pop it up at the top corner here. If it causes a little damage, it's not that big of a deal since somebody can really see it. Then, again, it's the same size as these two bolts were. 7mm and 9/32 also works. Alright. There we go. Yeah. So he's got these clips that, there we go, pop out. Be careful not to break them. This trash, alright. And then after that, the whole door slides up, and you have your handle. Alright, so there's a little tab that you pull up on right here. Alright, you pull it and then it releases, and then you can just put this, move it out of the way. So if you had to replace, like, let's say your door handle, or if you had to replace your speaker, or if you have to mess with your window unit, you can access all that stuff right here. The windows assembly and motor is behind this plastic insulation. Yeah, but the mirror assembly stuff is right here. Alright, so looking through this hole here, this is the connector for their mirror, and then you got three. See in there, there's three nuts you have to take off. Those look like they're 10mm, but I'll double check real quick. Alright, so those are in fact 10mm, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out now and kind of try to give you the angle. See what I can do. Alright, this is about the best angle I can get for you. So, first things first, go ahead and take your screwdriver, your flathead screwdriver. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. And you want to pop this out of the bracket here. This is held in with two little tabs. Usually, if you just use your screwdriver. Shit. Yeah, I pushed it down, that might help. Get my big ass hands in there, yeah, okay. Just gotta be careful not to drop this in the door, because if I do, I've lost it. Okay, that's kind of scary. Be really careful, because if you drop it down there, it's gonna be a real pain to get back out, because basically the only way you'll be able to take it out is if you pull this, either the speaker out, which probably the easiest is to pull the speaker out if you drop them, but if not, you can pull off that insulated cap they have. Best is just not to drop it. Alright, there we go. So we got the last one out. Now we go on the other side. Actually, let's keep recording. And actually, no, I'll show you what it looks like on this side. Alright, so we just got the bolts loosened up, so now all I gotta do is pull it Might be easier to do the door open. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I just remembered. There's a little plastic tab that holds it in there. There you go. Yep, there's a little plastic metal tab holds it in, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up and put the new one in. Alright, so we got our new one here, ordered off eBay. It was used. It's got a little chip there, but it's better than it was, so. If you wanted a brand new one, they're about 160, 170 bucks, so. But basically you just put it in there. And reverse of installation, so. Or it's the reverse of taking it out. What I'm going to do is put it in there and just start it. It also helps prevent it from cross-threading, and this way it's like it's tight. Alright, yeah, that's the best way to do it. Because these are kind of angled up slightly, so it seems like the GM engineers are somewhat thinking. I have no idea what the exact torque specs are, if you want you can torque it exactly what it is, but I'm just gonna tighten it until it's just tight. I don't want to over tighten. Yeah. Basically until it just starts to give me a bunch of resistance, and then call it good. Maybe I'll if I can find the torque spec, I'll put it on the video for you guys, but alright. And then plug this back in. Actually, before I do that, yeah, that's pretty solid. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. All right, plug it back in. Put the door back on, and we'll call it good. All right, so we're gonna put the door back on. So make sure all this is lined up. Make sure all your little plastic tabs are in here. These like yellow and gray ones, make sure they're all in there. Alright, and then you're going to want to, hopefully the car doesn't automatically lock itself. I had that problem last time. Alright, there we go. Alright, cool. Now, before you hit it in, make sure everything lines up. Alright. So I'm going to give it a good hit. Snap back in. Seems like they did. Alright. Get your switch. Make sure you put it in the right way. Ah, shit. Well, something to keep in mind before you hit it on is to make sure that your plug is through the hole, and that this is plugged in before you do that. Now you can hit it back in. Something that helps if you get a rubber mallet, you can kind of go around and tap. Just be careful, because this is still plastic, so just hit it lightly. You can see I'm not like I'm not banging on it. Just making sure all those are tightened, so they're good. Neighbors. Alright. Good. Put this bad boy back in. As this pops in. Not too crazy. Alright. All these screws are exactly the same, so if you end up screwing up which one came out of where, it doesn't matter. They're all the same length. So 2 in here, 1 in here. Oops, make sure your ratchet's going the right way. Alright, that bad boy's tightened up. Again, I don't have a torque spec for these either, but I just stay hand tight like I was doing. If you're using a wrench, be more careful because you have a lot more leverage. This is going into a metal clip, it's like a metal screw clip, so you'll be a little better off. It will be a little easier, but remember, you're also yeah, that's still plastic. Yeah, it's on top, so just be aware of that. This just pops in, bottom goes in first, and then it pops in just like that. You heard it pop in, and then yep, and this bad boy just pops in there. There's a little piece right here that helps sort of keep it in there, but I don't know, it's not really much holding it in. That was a really quick, short video. Hope you guys all enjoyed. There'll be a lot more videos coming about this car. It's coming up to 150,000 miles, so gotta do a lot of service. Fluid changes, spark plugs are coming, a couple other things, filters. So be tuned, stay tuned for that. All right, see you next time. Bye.